Hey, coming up right now, Gen Z is bringing more to a job interview than just a resume.
Also coming up, dealing with excess baggage, why one passenger is picking a fight with a budget airline.
A little bit later on, caught between a rock and a hard spot. The reason one woman dove head first and was stuck for hours. We'll tell you her story.
Oh, goodness. Was it worth it? We'll find out. Daily Flash starts right now.
It's worth it.
Get ready for trending news and entertainment. This is Daily Flash with your hosts, Andrea Jackson and Mitch English. The fun starts right now. This is Daily Flash.
Hi, everyone. I'm Andrea Jackson.
I am Mitch English. We're welcoming you to Daily Flash. So glad to have you here. Red eye. Rat-a-tat-tat. We also got Matt. And Matty, you got some stuff happening this hour. What you got, baby?
Yes, we're doing preview review in a little bit. I'm going to see Red 1 tonight, so I'll give you a proper review of that tomorrow.
It's a Santa Claus movie, right?
The Rock is Santa's bodyguard.
Oh, I like it.
Okay, good
So
concept.
let's hope, and the reviews for it so far,
We'll see.
yeah.
You'll come back and let us
The
know.
Rock lets us do it. I got a question though. Do you guys do your own laundry?
Yes.
Okay, I used to. I love doing laundry. My wife, Eliza, when she wants to do the laundry, I can't. I can only fold them, which I love. So she'll throw all my stuff to the side. To answer
My
your question,
wife
kinda.
shrunk one of my shirts the other day because she decided to do my laundry, and she ruined one of my shirts. And
There
I'm
is
like,
something
"Don't
to that,
touch
right?"
my
Yes.
stuff.
There is
Yeah,
something to
there
that.
is,
Now,
yeah.
we're all with a significant others
Yep.
at our place, and we like to have things certain.
Yes.
I have to fold it a certain way.
Yes, Alan's the same way.
Okay.
Yeah, he does not want me folding his laundry.
And to me, it's therapeutic. I
Yeah.
love folding laundry. As a matter of fact, mine will send me a message on my watch
Yes,
to tell me that the wash is done,
done.
and I go put it. And just on a side note, too, by the way, if you are buying like these home products from China or whatever, and they ask you to sign up, more than likely it is spying on you. They want to know everything about you. There's a whole thing about air fryers, these air fryers that people are
Yes.
buying
Yeah.
that are spying on people. Like they want to know your name and age and your birthday.
what
Why
you're
do you need
eating.
to know? It's an air fryer.
Yeah,
I'm
but they want to know
concerned-
what chicken you're using.
I have one of
Exactly.
those Dream Home iRobot
yeah,
vacuum
yeah,
cleaners,
yeah,
and it has a camera on it. And I always think, I've not activated the camera, but I always think somebody would clearly have access to all the information.
Somebody got hacked that one time.
They
Remember
did,
that?
that's
Yeah.
right, yeah.
It's very easy to do.
Yeah, speaking of hackers, headline in the New York Post, hackers are targeting people who type these 6 words into their
really?
computer.
Ooh, I want to hear this. Tell
You
me.
ready?
Yes, 6
Okay.
words. I'm writing
the
them down.
6 words. Are Bengal cats legal in Australia?
Oh, so it's a
Those
sentence.
are the 6 words. Are Bengal cats legal in Australia? These people who have Googled this phrase have had their personal information stolen after clicking on fraudulent links that appear near the top of the page.
Okay, that is weird.
Remember this. Urgent warning from the cybersecurity company called Sophos.
Oh wait, I
Please-
just did it. Oh no.
Matt, your
Wow.
laundry's going to come out wrong.
Your laundry's going to come back from China
Yeah, Jane.
with a camera
What
inside
now?
of it.
Oh, are
Yeah.
they?
Victims are often enticed.
Yeah, I want to
I
know.
don't know. I mean, legal.
Like, if I'm going to Australia, can I buy a Bengal cat?
It's taking you to a website.
Yes.
I get it now.
They're
Okay.
enticed into clicking on malicious adware or links disguised as legitimate marketing, or in this case, a legitimate Google search.
That
So
is
the
so
Google
weird.
search link is what is phishing them into whatever hackers
that
have
down.
By the way,
devised.
you
It's
can get one for
crazy.
$2,800.
Our $2,800
That's
is a bargain.
$2,800 bucks.
You're broke
And
now.
your bank account has now been drained.
Yes.
No
Yes,
more.
no more.
So do not follow that. It makes a lot of sense. I could see that. I got caught one time. It was PayPal, right? But they used
Yes.
the number 1 for the PayPal,
Yes,
which
yes.
looks like an L.
L.
And you
Papal?
go, no, if you type it on your thing, L and 1 looks the same.
Same.
Papal.
Papal 1, yeah. And it was one of these sites, so keep that in mind
Yeah.
as well. All right, we're going to jump into the show. It's a parenting trip that gives mommy and me a whole new meaning. Check this out. Millennial and Gen Z moms are actually bringing their babies to job interviews. It's one of the more bizarre trends in the workplace when it comes to looking for a job. You got Gen Z who are asking their parents to join them on job interviews for support.
Crazy.
And then you have new moms from the same demographic demographic bringing in their babies along as they search for work. Now, the average cost for a babysitter service can be up to $13,000 a year. That's true. And in some of the bigger cities. And what's worse is when they grow up and moms and dads are still babysitting them by dropping off their food every morning before
James's
work.
mom brings him pancakes.
Never seen anything about this.
Don't be jealous.
We are jealous.
I'll make sure she brings enough next.
Is there steam coming off of that?
She drops it off every
So we're
morning.
just off the...
No.
Here's the thing. So, okay, so you're a boss. If you're a boss and you have somebody coming in with a child, I can understand that. But it also says, if you can't take it to a job interview, what's going to happen if I hire you?
That's a great point. Like, poor planning on your part does not constitute an emergency on mine. So, I mean, it's one thing if the company offers daycare or something like that, and they encourage you to bring your child with you. But yes, I could see how it could send the message of, I'm not prepared. My child is my priority, which it should be.
100%.
However, when it comes to a job interview, there is a certain line of professionalism that you're going to need to present yourself that might, and the same goes for bringing your parents to an interview for support.
Why would you want your parents there in the first place?
That?
It's like you gotta it tells me you're not independent enough to think on your own, and you need other people to search for you.
Now, if the job involves childcare, obviously bringing your child would show how you care for your child, show you some sort of interaction, so I could understand that. But I think bringing a child to a job interview is
not good.
Probably not a good.
And if I was interviewing, it seems like that would be a distracting thing as well. So I understand. I get both sides of it, but you just can't do it. You can't. You know what? This world is. We want everybody to cave around around certain people when it's like that's not how the world works.
It worked for Will Smith in that movie.
Which one? The Search of Happiness, Pursuit of Happiness. That is true.
It worked. So you never know.
Most of that movie spent with him not getting a job.
Yeah, that's how he was.
But he made it at the end.
And then old white guy's giving him a job.
Brendan said that movie basically was about him not having a job.
That's
so it makes a good thing.
True.
All right.
An EasyJet passenger who was upset for being charged a baggage fee is taking his fight to social media. Jake Hughes claims he should not have been charged $62 for his carry-on bag. He says the staff told him it would not fit in the overhead bin. Now, in a rush to board his flight, Hughes agreed to pay the upcharge.
Okay, watch this.
Hughes then recorded video of his suitcase fitting within the baggage compartment. Jake argues that the airline demanded he delete the footage in exchange for a refund. EasyJet says they apologized for the mishap and offered a full refund.
I'm not 100% sure, but I would love, and so I'm not going to say this happens, but my understanding is there is a bonus. There is a pay structure. Am I right on this?
100%.
That gives, if you're gate agents, if you get a certain,
for Spirit and Frontier.
But you're looking for that because in essence, it's like, okay, if they do check it, it makes it easier for boarding, which makes it faster. So if you see that we're looking for that, but to me that would be like an incentive to make sure that people pay.
I got gypped over $100 from Spirit doing the same exact thing where I was like, no, it fits. They're like, no, it's a little too big. And I'm like, no, it's not. It fits.
All they have to do
is $100, and you're at the gate and you're like, well, forget it. Here's
it's really up to the gate agent.
So as this opens up the airlines to class action lawsuits, you finally have proof this has happened multiple times. And with so many people doing it, they're making a killing, so they have to give all that money back.
Okay, but I think the argument is this. There's so much in the fine print, and if you're flying an airline that's only charging you $65 for a seat,
that's a very
in all that fine print, there is something that says we have every right to determine whether or not your bag is big enough or will fit in an overhead bag. I guarantee you it's in there. I know it. I get
it. He paid more for it. Well, he didn't have to wind up paying, but he would have paid more for that baggage than he would for the ticket.
Seat. Yeah, and that's where they get you, because they say, hey, it's just a $50 seat. Then by the time you pick your seat and you pick which row you sit in and you bring your baggage, it's a $400 or $500 ticket.
So keep that in mind.
A woman was left stranded between two huge rocks after trying to retrieve her iPhone. The woman dropped her phone while hiking with friends, so she went head first between the rocks to grab it. That's when she got stuck. Cell phone reception was limited, but her friends were able to get in touch with rescue crews. It took emergency crews more than 7 hours to get the woman out after being wedged between the rocks head first. She walked away with some scratches and bruises. As for the phone, never found.
Never found at all. At all. And you know, people will do this. I mean, they're an investment. You think you're going to do it, but would you risk your life for it? And obviously she would have.
If you've got the insurance, you could probably get an easy replacement.
That's your best
but I think our instinct is to automatically grab for it. It just is, because there's such a part of our appendage that
Your
we
whole life is
yeah,
down here,
exactly.
if you think about that as well. And it makes sense.
Yeah.
I would have been
What she
mean.
wanted.
I saw her feet up. I would have tickled her feet. There's nothing she can do. I'm sorry. You just
James,
tell me
you
not to
would
go
have.
for the
Yes.
James would have started an OnlyFans for this.
Yes. There's people are searching for that
Make
picture. I want to see your feet. We still have some great stuff coming up. We
Yes.
love doing Real Talk. Why?
Yes, because it's fact versus fiction when it comes to Hollywood, and we're dissecting Unfrosted
Matt's-
with Jerry Seinfeld.
Matt, you got a doing it coming up.
I have a doing it. It's about Shuck O'Neal.
Shaq O'Neal.
Shaq.
Shuck Diesel.
Shaquille O'Neal.
Shaquille
Okay.
O'Neal.
DJ
And
Diesel.
We'll help you make your home a little bit better very easily with Gator. We got that coming up right here on Daily Flash. Stick around.
Welcome back to Daily Flash. It is time for some real talk. This is where we break down Hollywood movies based on a true story and find out what's fact and what's fiction.
All right, now this week we're taking a closer look at the comedy Unfrosted, starring Jerry Seinfeld.
In the early 1960s, the American morning was defined by milk and cereal. And the two undisputed giants of the cereal world were Kellogg's and Post.
Major news from the breakfast world. The Post Cereal Company has reportedly invented a shelf-stable fruit pastry breakfast product.
No.
Yeah.
Boy.
Comedian Jerry Seinfeld, he stars as Bob Cabana, who's in charge of development at Kellogg's and comes up with the idea for a new breakfast item called the Pop-Tarts. The story actually unfolds in Battle Creek, Michigan, where the two cereal giants, Post and Kellogg's, are actually located. Now, Seinfeld, who directs Unfrosted, says that his idea for this movie was based on how absurd it was to think about a bunch of grown men in suits sitting around a boardroom talking about cereal. Who are all these people? Who are all these people? Seinfeld said he actually used some inspiration from some of his favorite movies and shows like The Right Stuff and The Godfather and Mad Men, all to create some fun moments for the Unfrosted movie.
And there's a Mad Men scene in there, too.
Yes.
Oh,
This
it's
is awesome.
terrific. Yeah.
So let's take a closer look at the character of Bob Cabana, played by Jerry Seinfeld.
We're talking about happy childhoods for millions of American kids. The important thing is the name.
Fruit Magoos! What?
No.
Heat 'em up and eat 'em ups!
No sale.
Oblong nibblers.
Is this a joke?
Bob Cabana is based on Bill Post, an Army Air Force veteran who worked with Kellogg's to create a shelf-stable pastry. He also figured out how to mass produce it and would take samples home to his kids to see how much they would how they would react to the flavors and textures. Before being hired by Kellogg's, Bill worked for a biscuit company, which would later become Keebler.
Found it interesting his last name was Post, which is another cereal,
right? Isn't that odd? In the movie, there's also a rivalry between the two breakfast giants and a race to get their product on store shelves. So who came up with the idea first?
It's Post. They did it.
I'm about to finally crush that big red K that never stops glaring at me! How do you think Post did it? There's always a surprise inside the box. What if they use xanthan gum?
Xanthan.
Post came up with Country Squares in 1963 and shared their idea with fans before the product would hit the market as Toast 'em Up Pops. However, the timing of their announcement proved to be a major win for Kellogg's. They released Pop-Tarts in 1965 while Post was still in the test market phase. Kellogg's featured 4 Pop-Tart flavors, which are still available today: strawberry, brown sugar, cinnamon, apple, and blueberry. Kellogg's originally called them fruit scones, but they found kids liked them more than adults.
Name.
Yeah, it
and they
is.
changed the name to Pop-Tarts, and the marketing team back in the 1960s played on the pop art movement with a nod to the pastries popping out of the toaster.
Very interesting. Okay. Well, also in the movie, Hugh Grant plays an aging British actor by the name of Thurl Ravenscroft.
And he's great.
Yeah, and he actually becomes the famous voice behind Tony the Tiger.
Have you seen today's copy?
Oh, we'll get it, Thurl. We've got the best cereal writers in the business.
We do indeed. We are so blessed. They're great. Just great.
That's it. That's the line we've been looking for. Let's go again.
Yes, quickly now. Quickly while I feel it. Sugar frosted flakes. They're great.
Now, while Hugh Grant's character seemed a little over the top, Thurl Ravenscroft was really the man behind the voice of Tony the Tiger. He voiced the cereal mascot from 1952 until his death of 2005. Unfrosted features Thurl as a snobbish British actor who played a cereal character while performing to do Shakespeare for a theater crowd. This is fiction. Thoreau was not British. He was actually born in Nebraska. His booming voice also featured in the song You're a Mean One, Mr. Grinch. Now you know who he is, right? And he also had the voice of several Disney attractions like the Pirates of the Caribbean and the Haunted Mansion. After Ravenscroft passed away in 2005, Kellogg's ran an ad honoring Thoreau with the headline, quote, "Behind every great character is an even greater man." And that voice is right.
Yes.
I mean, it's like ensconced in my mind forever. And it's interesting, too, back about cereal. On Seinfeld, cereal was such a big play on the show, too. It was just always in the background or whatever, or eating it.
It's such a great story, and I know they took some, artistic liberties with the filming, but the story is there. It's based in that, because I heard Seinfeld talking in a couple interviews about this, and he's like, we went here, we went there, we took this, we took that,
And he got all his comedian friends like that you wouldn't normally see.
Half of SNL is in the whole movie.
I love Bill Burr playing JFK.
Yes.
There's a scene they go to the White House, but it's just a fun, delightful movie. I really enjoyed it, and the fact that you sort of learn where the origins of the real Pop-Tart came from, and this big rivalry between the two cereal giants.
My breakfast in high school was a unfrosted strawberry Pop-Tart and a Pepsi every morning.
Oh my!
Breakfast
for 4 years. For 4 years in high school, that was my
Pop-Tarts with those cereal. The product where it's on the go, so it makes a lot of sense. So.
Jerry Seinfeld's favorite Pop-Tart. Do you guys know?
I would say blueberry.
Nope.
No.
Strawberry.
Nope.
Which one?
Brown sugar cinnamon.
Brown sugar cinnamon. It would have been my last one.
Yes. For the win. Do you like that one? Do you guys eat Pop-Tarts? Frosted blueberry.
I like the frosted kind, yeah.
And he saes frosted, definitely.
Yeah, you have to have the frosted on it. Otherwise,
I didn't like the frosted. I didn't like the extra crunch it had. I didn't like the crunch.
Okay. He doesn't like the crunch.
They came out with the toaster strudels to kind of come up. Pillsbury did.
Yeah.
But let me tell you something about toaster strudels here, because they're great. You heat them up. That little pack. You can never open up the little pack thing.
You can't do the thing.
To where it looks nice. What do you wind up doing? You rip it open. It's too big. Then you just wind up doing this and then smearing it up and down.
The best part of this movie, though, is the kids eating it out of the trash.
Yes.
I love that they just eat it out of the trash. Like, oh, this is great out of the trash.
Well, they're good. Awesome.
The gelatinous mixture.
Yeah.
Yes.
We have got more Flash coming up. We're going to be doing it. Matt's talking about Shaquille. We'll also have more fun. Don't go anywhere.
Because we're great.
Right.
Welcome back to Daily Flash. I am Matt Doolittle, and it's time for Doing It. And this time, we are doing it with Shaquille O'Neal. Shaq isn't just a retired basketball star. He's practically an American unofficial mascot. So how did he go from dunking on the court to dunking himself into the hearts and every product we can imaginably think about? Think about it. Shaq is everywhere. He's selling you everything from pizza to pain relief insurance to icy hot patches. And let's not forget his epic dance moves or his DJ alter ego, DJ Diesel.
Get ready, drop the confetti. Introducing Home Theater, My Style, the new Soundtech motion leather living room.
By Shaq.
Would I rather buy 80 expensive, annoying, tiny cartridges or use these replacement ink bottles and save up to $1,000?
At Papa John's, the Shaq-a-roni is back.
Okay, but why is Shaq coming too?
To show you how it's done. Feel the power of contrast therapy, so you can rise from pain. Icy hot.
Password. Don't fake the funk on a nasty dunk.
Oh, watch your head, Mr. O'Neal.
There is one notable exception. The Big Slam from Pepsi. One ice-cold liter of Pepsi big enough to handle the biggest thirst.
Ain't life grand?
Some of those commercials are just epic. The guy is larger than life in every possible way. He's like the friendly giant of pop culture, always ready to make us laugh. Whether he's belly flopping on live TV, pulling pranks on unsuspecting folks, or showing off those awkward dance moves, Shaq is unstoppable and everywhere like some kind of hilarious superhero who just happens to be 7'1" and 300 pounds. He's a national icon we never knew we needed, but let's be honest, we're all lucky we have him, and he really, really does out the niceness. Check this out.
get 2 of these? 2 of these. Yeah. He does it all the time.
So a guy like Shaq he's done amazing stuff, and I don't know. Do I have a couple of his products here that I have in my house, and a couple jerseys, a couple shoes, a couple. I got the Shaq Gnosis on, but he's really done a lot. And what I want to say is, as he heads to the end of his NBA TNT career, he's really done a lot charitable wise. I've had the chance to meet him. We've had the chance. James, our producer there, he's been friends with his mom for a while now, so we all get to know Shaq a little bit here, being in Orlando, and really, Shaq Gnosis lives on, guys.
I think we need to get a Shaq-a-roni pizza for the celebrating.
We need Shaq-a-roni pizza. That's what I think we need.
I agree with you 100%. All right, thanks you, Matt. And now let's check in now with our friends at The Daily Buzz right here on Daily Flash.
The 27th annual Scats Savannah Film Festival had A-list attendees. Kevin Costner picked up a Legends Award and told us about his experience screening his Horizon and American Saga film series for students.
I guess that's the only thing I can offer anybody at a certain moment is like a level of experience, right? It just doesn't make you Yoda.
Zoe Saldana received the Vanguard Award, screened her new movie Amelia Perez, and held a Q&A with aspiring filmmakers.
These experiences give me the opportunity to feel connected to people that I may never ever meet directly. That's why I do art.
The star of The Apprentice and A Different Man, Sebastian Stan, was named the festival's Maverick.
I feel grateful because I love the movies that I've worked on. I think the students have been so joyful and generous, and so it's been nice.
Get more information at filmfest.scad.edu.
Follow The Daily Buzz on social media.
Britney Spears back on the gram.
Oh, is that right?
Oh,
Okay.
yeah. And she's sharing a crazy story about burning her eyebrows off after a run-in with her bedroom fireplace. In the video, she's telling the story with a British accent. Take a listen.
Pretty dangerous. I was in my room and I turned the fire on, and all of a sudden it blew up in my face. It's done it before, and the times I did it before, I quit. So I always get my security to come in and light it for me, because I was scared it was going to blow up. But this time, I just threw the whole thing in there, and it literally blew into my face, and it took all my eyelashes off, my eyebrows. And see this baby hair, these baby bangs, this is from basically 6 months ago.
Yeah, all right.
Brittany says the near miss happened about 6 months ago. She explains her security normally handles this kind of thing, but she decided to give it a try herself, and it didn't go so well.
Okay, so we don't know if that was her doing the voice, or was it one of those AI where it changes her voice?
No, I think it was her doing the voice.
I don't understand that. Maybe you sound different when you're laying down and a phone's right on the top. I'm trying to give her some kind of...
I know. She's done the British accent thing before, and I'm not sure if she's just doing it for a ruse or if there's something where it's just...
Madonna went through that phase too. Remember that?
Right,
Maybe
yes.
she's mocking her. Who knows? Hey, we still got Help My Home coming up, as well as Stream for the Weekend. If you go anywhere, you miss out on it. We love having you here, so stick around.
This is Daily Flash with your hosts, Andrea Jackson and Mitch English. Trending news and entertainment. This is Daily Flash.
Hi, everybody. I am Mitch English.
I'm Andrea
Yes, she
Jackson.
is.
Hey, this is Daily Flash, your source for trending news and entertainment.
Man, we're so glad to have you here. We are rocking and rolling, getting our way through the week. And if this holiday season, well, I should say first off,
Tis the season.
Tis the season.
Tis the season.
It's right around the corner, right?
For grads and dads.
For grads and dads, and the holiday. Santa will be here before you know it. But the movie Wicked is out right now,
Yes.
and there's always, as always, there's promotional things that go along with it.
Yes.
Right. Well, our friends at Mattel, did you hear about this? So Mattel, on the back of their products for little kids, they tell you, hey, you want to find out more? Go to the website.
Yes.
And if you want to check out Universal's movie, Wicked movie, it's wickedmovie.com. And I'm just going to say they left one of the words off. So think Wicked movie, 2 words, put them in one. That's where you go find out. If you leave one of those off, you'll go to a completely different Wicked.
It's like whitehouse.com.
It's an X-rated Wicked.
The kids do not need to go to it at all.
No.
I don't know if they just added it or not, but I had to do my research.
Wow.
It's a work thing, right?
It was a work thing. I'm now on several lists, but it says you must be 18 years or old. So be careful on that. What they're suggesting to do is to get a marker if you've bought this for your kids and it says the wrong address, like mark it out. They're obviously doing a reprint on everything. That is huge. Yeah. Now, not as bad as there's a website. I think it's in New Jersey called Penn Island. That's a real website.
For Penn?
For Penn Island. No, it's a place called Penn Island.
Oh, it is. Okay, so
Penn, it's a location called Penn Island.
Do we need to talk about the joke you played on all of us back in the day with the websites?
No. Me at Spin does not work anymore.
I didn't say it. I didn't say it. You did.
Here's the thing about the Mattel toy box. Those kids are smart enough to know exactly what's going on. So you could put a marker through
100%.
it, but they've already been there. They've beat you to it.
Here's what you need to do, though, is you need to go, and I'm sure they pulled them off the collect them, because you can sell them things on eBay for.
They're doing it right now. $500.
$500. James is saying. That's interesting. You know that already, James.
and when Dad's playing with the dolls.
Now, if you are looking for toys or dolls for Mom and Dad, you might want to go to the website on the back of that line.
Yes, exactly. Speaking of misprints, did you hear about the butter recall?
No.
Costco had to recall thousands of packages of, I think it's their salted butter.
Which is only really just one slot.
It's just one
package. Because on the back of the label, it didn't mention that it has milk as one of their ingredients. Now, what planet do you live on where you don't know that milk is in butter?
Exactly. Otherwise, it's margarine, right?
Yes.
So, yeah, 100%. I mean, I think that's one of the things you learn growing up. They always tell you that sort of thing, but that's hilarious.
To me, like, we've sort of crossed this line of insanity when it comes to this stuff. Really, you don't know milk is in butter, so you're going to remove thousands and thousands and thousands of inventory.
The only thing I could see about that is that there's so many things that are replaced, like the Impossible Burger. Now, you know what I'm saying? I can understand that, but common sense would tell you that butter has milk. Butter is made out of milk. Milkmaid.
Primary ingredient.
Which, by the way, you can go to wicked.com.
Yeah.
You go to wicked.com and then me at Spin.
You'll see the butter and the milkmaid and a whole different light. It is a parenting trend that we'll talk about, in a later segment.
Well, here's the thing. It's looking out for those sort of things that pop up, and that's what we're here for, is try to tell you that about
I
that
think
sort of
moms and dads are, trying to keep an eye out, but, they know their kids are much smarter than them when it comes to these devices.
We are looking out for you.
Yes.
Help My Home's coming
and dads
up.
and grads.
We're going to talk about weather stripping, shutters, and a dishwasher hack with our friend Gator.
Plus, we'll be doing our streaming for the weekend. Find out what you could be streaming, so you'll have a pleasant weekend. We'll have more Flash coming up. Stick around.
This is Tim. Tim is all about time, and if you've ever had a chance to look into Tim's cold, dead eyes, you'll see that it's time for you to follow us on social media. Sure, there's 10,000 social sites out there, and we don't have the time to name them all. Seriously, just ask Tim. So take the time to look for Daily Flash TV on your favorite social sites, and start following us. That's all the time, Tim. Goodbye.
Hey, I'm here in Las Vegas for CES 2025. It's taking place right here all week long. It's billed as the world's most powerful tech event. Digital lifestyle expert Mario Armstrong, he's on the floor here with me. He's going to give us the scoop on some really cool hot tech trends. Hey there, Mario.
Hey, thanks so much for having me on the Daily Flash. And yes, CES 2025 is huge with thousands of exhibitors, but I teamed up with a few companies to give you all a sneak peek at some of these trends. Homeowners, you'll love LG's newest Counter Depth Max refrigerator with zero clearance. It's perfect for saving space without losing features. It offers a high-end built-in look with French doors and zero clearance hinges. That means it can fit snug against the wall with a thin door design for tight spaces, so you can open both doors without bumping into your counters. And the Slim Space Plus Ice feature. That adds more shelf space, and LG's cooling technology keeps food fresher longer. It's stylish and smart for any kitchen. Now, to keep your home safe, The ecobee Total Savings and Security Bundle is a must-have. It includes the smart doorbell camera, smart thermostat premium, and smart sensors, all easily controlled right from your phone or smart assistant, with features like occupancy sensing, energy-saving insights, 24/7 professional monitoring. You'll always be able to stay secure and cut on your energy costs. Plus, with the bundle, you get a full year of ecobee Smart Security for total peace of mind. Now, for audio, at CES, JBL's Tour 1 M3, they launched their newest and most innovative headphone yet, featuring JBL's first smart audio transmitter for seamless streaming. It has true adaptive noise canceling, crystal clear sound, up to 70 hours of playback. It's really great for work and play. Then there's JBL's Party Box 520, their newest model. It's rugged, portable, and splash proof, and it features cutting edge AI sound boost technology and Auracast to link multiple JBL speakers for all your parties. And robots at CES are here. They're big at CES. Aper has unveiled their Scuba X1 Pro Max. Now, this is a cordless, all-in-one pool cleaning robot. It skims the pool surface, scrubs the walls, vacuums the floor, and cleans the water line, working with almost any pool shape with their advanced 3D mapping tech. And with the Hydrocom Pro device, it tests water quality and offers maintenance tips. So from leaves to dirt and pet hair, it removes it all, letting you focus on the fun. Finally, in the world of energy, EcoFlow, they unveiled the Delta Pro 3. Now, this is a very powerful backup system that can handle 99% of your appliances like dryers, fridges, and heating systems. It can integrate right into your home's power system for seamless backup during outages. Plus, it's portable. You can use it anywhere in the home or for outdoor events. And you can expand the storage for multiple days of power too. And with the EcoFlow Oasis AI platform, you can lower your power bills and take advantage of your whole home backup system. For everything I talked about, just head to our website, bestofces.com.
Joining us now to share easy and sustainable tips to lose weight without completely overhauling your diet and routine is head of nutrition at MyFitnessPal, Melissa Yeager. Thanks for joining us, Melissa.
As we kick off the new year, we start out with the best of intentions when it comes to our health and wellness, but sometimes we set rather broad or unrealistic goals for ourselves. And then when real life happens, as it does, and say we're not hitting that protein goal or we're exceeding our calorie goal, it can be so easy to slip into that mindset of why should I bother when I'm already off track? So in 2025, I encourage you to step away from that mindset of needing to be perfect with the foods you're eating and instead focus on progress. And by tracking in MyFitnessPal, you can know where you stand, so then you can make more mindful eating choices to support those long-term habits. We know at MyFitnessPal, you don't have to be perfect to see results. According to our internal data, members who logged 4 days in their first week were in fact 7 times more likely to see measurable progress towards their weight loss goals. By getting started with MyFitnessPal today, you can know where you stand so that you can make more mindful choices today, tomorrow, and throughout the year. So for more information, head to the Apple App Store or Google Play Store and download MyFitnessPal for free today.
With the new year underway, Planet Fitness National Lead Trainer Teddy Savage joins us to share tips and tricks to keep motivated and help everyone start 2025 strong this month and beyond. Hey there, Teddy.
Hi, thanks for having me. I'm so excited because now in New Year, it is the perfect opportunity for us all to renew, refocus, and recharge. And there's never been a better battery to recharge yourself than functional strength. Because it's not just about building muscle, it's also about what it does for your brain when you work out. When you strength train, you're releasing endorphins that actually act as your body's natural mood enhancer and energy booster. And mood enhancer. It can also help to release stress and anxiety as well. And at Planet Fitness, 2025 is all about getting stronger together because strength training is risen in popularity and for good reason. It's not just about building stronger bones and muscles, but it's also about maintaining that strength over the longevity of your life and understanding that strength training is a component of holistic wellness. As a matter of fact, at Planet Fitness, we want everyone to feel confident and comfortable to be able to get stronger. So we launched our plate-loaded strength equipment in all of our locations. As a matter of fact, it's already in 1,700 with the plan to have all 2,600 by the end of 2025. And there are 3 dynamic pieces. The first one is a supine bench for your shoulders, chest, and triceps. The next one is a dynamic hack squat. It's one of the best lower body exercises. And lastly, the seated calf raise for posterior development. Now, when you come in, I want you to remember not to try to do too much too soon. Take it one day at a time, one step at a time, and remember to warm up, do a total body strength routine, and then do your cardio. And don't forget to stretch at the end. If you're looking for more information, stop in at any one of our 2,600 plus locations, download that free Planet Fitness app, or go to our website at planetfitness.com. And remember, 2025 is all about getting stronger together.
Hey, did you know that sweet, delicious cherries can be foundational to your health? And even though it's winter, they're available right now. Our friend and registered dietitian Anissa Chumbly is here with some easy tips to get you eating cherries every day. Hi, Anissa.
Hey, Daily Flash, and Happy New Year! Hey, I've got another great way to kick off 2025, and this one is as easy as grabbing what I call a bag full of summer. So you heard that right. Thanks to the country of Chile, one of our favorite summer fruits is available right now during the winter. Cherries. Cherries are so versatile to use. Keep a bowl in the refrigerator washed as a ready-to-eat healthy snack, or slice them up and add them to pancake batter. Put them on salads for a sweet burst of flavor. We like to make a 3-ingredient cherry chia jam and use it to meal prep overnight oats or layered in a cherry yogurt jar. Now, nutritionally, cherries pack a punch. So I have 3 reasons why you should be eating cherries daily for your 2025 eats. First, they are power-packed with antioxidants. So think of those as the heroes fighting the villains that attack your body. Antioxidants reduce inflammation and boost your immune system, helping you get through the winter healthy and strong. In fact, their deep red color actually comes from those powerful compounds. So access those antioxidants immediately in the morning by making a cherry almond protein smoothie to get you going. It's delicious, nutritious, and you'll move through your day with energy and a glow. Next, cherries are naturally sweet, making them the perfect snack. And remember, nature always pairs sweetness with fiber. So you have a grab-and-go snack that will not only provide you with energy, but that energy is going to last longer thanks to the fiber cherries contain. So include cherries when you're packing up lunch or put them on an after-school snack tray. We love to keep them around for a sweet treat. Just dip them in a little dark chocolate and you have a satisfying treat that's also going to help keep you on track for 2025. And finally, cherries are a natural source of melatonin. That's the hormone in your body that helps regulate sleep. So I recommend making a sleepy mocktail just by adding a splash of tart cherry juice, plenty of fresh cherries, a little magnesium powder, and sparkling water. Sleep never tasted so good. So grab a bag of Chilean cherries now and you can savor summer sweetness in the middle of winter. They're nutrient rich, energy dense, and full of fantastic flavor. For more information, just go to fruitsfromchile.com for more terrific ideas.
Wow, thank you, Anissa. I had no idea cherries did so much. Don't forget to grab a bag before they're gone next time you're at the grocery store.
Hey, you want to see what the future holds? CES 2025 here in Las Vegas is your front row seat to the latest and greatest tech. Digital lifestyle expert Mario Armstrong, he's on the show floor with me here in Las Vegas, and he's going to share with us some really exciting consumer tech trends. Hey there, Mario.
Hey, thanks so much for having me on the Daily Flash. So I partnered up with some great brands to show you some of the coolest things that are happening from the show floor. We're going to start with what's new in TVs and tablets. Now, TCL, all the talk, they unveiled the new QM 6K TV, which uses new QD Mini LED technology, gives you a brighter picture in any room, vibrant colors, deep contrast for richer detail, and much more realism. They look incredible in person. And TCL introduced its first AI-powered tablet, the Nextpaper 11 Plus. It uses AI-powered Smart Eye Comfort and personalized eye comfort modes that reduce strain and fatigue. It's perfect for work, study, and play. Now at CES, smart home tech always shines, and the Honeywell Home X2S smart thermostat is the perfect upgrade. It's Energy Star certified, delivering energy savings and smart features. You can set schedules, monitor humidity, get air filter reminders to keep your system efficient, and it's Matter enabled. That's important because it means it works with most smart home devices. It's all for just under $80. It's easy to install, and you can use it with the app or with the large bright display. Also, the Govee Table Lamp 2 Pro with sound by JBL. This is a lot of fun. It's the ultimate way to elevate your home experience with entertainment. Unlike many products that I see that focus on audio or lighting, This one balances both perfectly. It combines premium 360-degree lighting and JBL audio for immersive light and sound syncing that dances to your music. 16 music modes, customizable DIY options. It's great for parties or relaxing moments. And you can sync it up to 10 Govee lights for a fully coordinated experience. Now, Jackery is also here with cutting-edge energy solutions. They newly debuted the Explorer 3000 V2 solar generator. They also showed modular whole home backup systems that can be tailored to suit any home. And their new curved solar tiles, they're a first in the US, seamlessly blending into your home's design while powering it and cutting your energy bills. So from solar generators to tiles, Jackery is bringing power where you need it. And Schlage has introduced an easy upgrade for first-time smart lock users. I love this. It's available this spring. The Schlage Arrive Smart Wi-Fi Deadbolt is the brand's first push-button keypad with built-in Wi-Fi featuring many styles and finishes, water-resistant, backlit for visibility, and homeowners can control and monitor and access it anywhere using the Schlage Home app. You can pair it with Alexa or Google Home to manage automated routines, and you can create up to 250 unique access codes for secure keyless entry. If you want to check out more, just go to bestofces.com and you'll see everything that we're covering.
Welcome back to Daily Flash. Before we head into the weekend, we like to give you our picks for Stream for the Weekend. This is where we tell you about something you got to check out on your streaming services. So start off with AJ. What you got?
Okay, my pick for this weekend is The Agency, starring Michael Fassbender.
Lie to everyone. Pretend to be someone you're not. Risk your life on a daily basis. No glamour. No exploding watch.
Agency is a remake of the hit French TV series called The Bureau. The original series features a bureau of legends who are deep undercover agents on long-term missions who live under false identities for years. You can watch the original on Apple TV or AMC Plus ahead of the show's debut on Paramount and Showtime, Paramount Plus and Showtime later this month. But it is mind-blowing.
All right.
Yeah.
Alrighty, well, my pick this week is on Netflix, and it's all about shopping. Check out Buy Now, The Shopping Conspiracy.
Buying new stuff feels great, right? The problem is that every year we're consuming more, producing more, and there's a flip side to that that no one wants you to see.
I was president of the Adidas brand.
I started at Apple.
I worked at Amazon for 15 years. It's a highly refined science.
So it's all about buy, and it's the science of getting in your head about why we buy all this stuff on Amazon.
Need the latest.
We need this stuff. We need the shoes. We need this. It's all about that.
Sounds like we might learn something there. All right. My pick, well, gone are the curly hair. Looks like Kerry Russell has gone from Felicity to The Diplomat.
Explosion in central London.
Can we find the Home Secretary? I'd like to be able to tell the ambassador whether her husband is alive or dead.
Can you hear me?
No.
Gary Russell stars as a new U.S. ambassador in the UK and must diffuse an international crisis, form alliances, and deal with her marriage to a fellow diplomat played by Rufus Sewell.
So involved.
Rufus Sewell.
She always ends up getting these diplomatic roles and stuff, like the Americans.
Well, she was in Mission Impossible too. She was really good in that.
That's right.
So
in a small role though in Mission Impossible.
Remember, her eye blew out. It always freaked me out. That does it for our show. Thank you so much for joining us. We appreciate it.
Yeah, for more information on any of today's stories, make sure you visit our website, dailyflashshow.com.
Have a good weekend. Bye-bye.